There's not a lot of our people. There's a few, but it's mostly heathens. How you doing, bro? Do you believe in the Bible? Yeah? Can I ask you a quick question? All praises to the Most High. I appreciate your time. What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah.
So you say you believe in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Now, who would you say you are according to the Bible? Because God created different nations.
Yeah.
So what nations do you descend from?
I don't get that.
You don't get it?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get the question.
Okay, I'm asking you, what nation of people do you descend from out of the Bible? Because if we know that God created all nations of people, that means we must descend from a nation of people as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what nation do you descend from? That's my question to you. If you don't know, you can say you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know,
It's
but
quite
what does the world say you are? Like, what country are you from?
Africa, yeah.
Right,
Nigeria.
but what part? You're Nigerian,
Yeah.
right? Who gave us that name, Nigeria?
I think the world.
The colonizers.
Yeah, the
call it
colonizers,
that. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? I'm from Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
They call us what? Ivorians.
Ivorians, yeah.
The coast of ivory, which is the tusk that you get from the elephants. We never called ourselves that.
Yeah, no.
The colonizer called us that.
Yeah.
But who are we according to the Bible? That's the question,
Yeah.
right? Now, I want to show you, you would actually be an Israelite according to the Bible. And the reason why I say this is because we fit the curses that you read in Deuteronomy. Have you heard of Moses?
Yeah.
Moses, he said to Pharaoh, what did he say to Pharaoh when he was freeing the Israelites?
I said, these are my people.
He said, let my people go, right?
Yeah.
And he split the Red Sea and they walked past, right?
Yeah.
Now, after that event, this is Deuteronomy now. Moses is speaking to the Israelites. So let me show you something. This is Deuteronomy 1:1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel and Laban and Hazeroth and Dissahab. So this is Moses speaking to who?
To the Pharaoh.
But look, Moses speak unto all Israel.
Israel, okay.
So this is Moses speaking to the Israelites,
yeah.
right? So now we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28. So this is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations on the earth. So this is the contract.
Yeah.
The Most High freed the Israelites, and he said to Moses, go to tell the Israelites, if they obey my commandments, I'm going to set them above all nations on the earth. That's the contract, right? Now, if they don't obey, what do you think is going to happen?
They are going to be on the same level as the world.
Right, well, worse. This is what he said, Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken, if you don't listen now, unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now, are curses good things or bad things?
No, they're bad things.
They're bad things, right? Now, we're going to read some of these curses, and you can see who that fits. Because if the Chinese man picks up the book and reads the curses and it looks like it fits them, that means the Chinese men, they're the Israelites. If the white people pick up the book and they read the curses and it fits them, that means they're the Israelites. If we, so-called black people, we pick up this book and we read it and we see that it fits us, that means we are the Israelites, right? So this is the first curse. It says, curse shall thou be in the city and curse shall thou be in the field. Who was cursed in the field? In the sugarcane field, the tobacco field, the cotton field, the strawberry fields. Who was picking cotton from sun up to sundown? We. When did that happen? In slavery. You see that? Now, another curse, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand. Whose sons and daughters were taken from their hands and given it to another people? That happened to us. That's another curse God said would happen to the Israelites. Right? Let's read another one. This is verse 45. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they, meaning the curses, shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. The curses are going to be on the Israelites for a sign forever. So what does the sign do for you? If your friend says, oh, meet me at Specsavers, there's a Specsavers signs right there. So that means this is why I'm meeting my friend. When you see a red, do you drive?
No.
Okay, well, you know the stoplights, red, amber, and green. When you see red, what does it tell you? It means to stop. So the sign is an identifying marker. So God says the curses that we're reading, that's how we're going to identify who the real Israelites are. Because the people living in our land calling themselves Jewish, they're not the real Israelites. You know that, right? They're not the real Israelites. We are the real Israelites, which I'm trying to show you by the curses, right? So the signs, the curses will be on the Israelite for a sign. I'm going to read the final curse, right? I'm going to read 2 more curses, right? This is this next one. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother. We used to be delicate among one another. We used to have real love for one another.
Yeah.
How you doing, bro? Does your family need some help? Here's some money, you don't have to pay me back. Does your mom need me to drive her to the hospital? You don't have a car. That's fine. I'll take her there. You don't have to pay me for petrol. But now the Bible says, because of our disobedience to God, God said his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Now, who's got evil eye toward their own people? When you look at the gangs in the United States and in the UK, who are most predominantly in the gang? It's black people and Hispanics, the Mexicans. Mexicans are Israelites as well. We're killing each other. Even the stabbings that you see in London. Is it not black people stabbing each other up? That's a hateful eye toward each other. And it also says toward the wife of his bosom, who is known for domestic violence. We are. I'm not saying nothing happened to the other nations, I know, but we're the one that's known for that. You see what I'm saying? And even it says toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Who's known for leaving his children with no fathers in the household? That's us. You see what I'm saying? This is the last curse now. Deuteronomy 20:68. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. Now, if you know anything about history, the Israelites, they never went back into Egypt, the land of Egypt. Because when Moses freed them out of it, they walked out of Egypt, right? But God said, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt again. What do you think it means by that?
Other nations.
If there were slaves in Egypt. So if you say, I'm going to take you back into Egypt, going to be slaves again, but look where? And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Who went into slavery on ships?
Africans.
When did that happen?
Years back.
The transatlantic slave trade. They went into the west coast of Africa. The real, because we're not Africans. We look at the same as the Africans, but we're not the same people. Because you hear people say, oh, black people sold black people. Yes, that's true. Africans sold Israelites. Africans, they descend from Ham. We descend from Shem. We're all melanated people, but we're not the same people. Just like Chinese and Japanese. They look the same, they're not the same people. The same, no. You see what I'm saying? So Africans, real Africans, they're Hamites, they actually sold other black people, which were the Israelites, to the white man. That's how they were able to come and conquer us and take us from the west coast of Africa, ship us to the United States, United Kingdom, the West Indies, Jamaica, so on and so forth. You see what I'm saying? Let me finish this off. It said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. You never see the homeland of Egypt, of Israel again. It says, and there, when you get there, you shall be sold unto your enemies. Who were we sold to?
People living there.
Who sold us?
The ones that brought us on ships.
Who were they?
They were Africans themselves.
Were they?
The slave masters.
Who are they? What nation are they? Who are they? What do they call themselves? And what do they call us? They call us black, right?
Yeah.
What do they call themselves? They call themselves white.
Yeah, white. Yeah.
White people that did that, no?
Yeah.
But God said, ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Enemies, yeah.
So who are we sold to?
Our enemies.
And who are they?
The whites.
So white people are who?
Our enemies.
Our enemies, brother.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's God doesn't change.
No.
So he said that exactly. If there were enemies back then, they're still our enemies today. It's just because they indoctrinated us today with Christianity, Muslims, Islam. They make you think God loves everybody. God doesn't love everybody, brother. He only loves the 12 tribes of Israel, which that's us, because we fit the curses. But because of our disobedience, he's put a wall over our eyes that we don't know who we are at the moment. But because we're coming to the last days, he's waking us up one by one. I didn't know this truth. 2-3 years ago, I used to love smoking weed. I used to love sleeping with women. I used to do all sorts of madness. But I started seeking, learning. I started searching. And God brought someone in my life to show me the Bible. And when he showed me that, my mind changed ever since. And all I've been doing is just reading and studying the scriptures and wanting to teach my people as well. So if we're reading this, and God said he's speaking to the Israelites, and we know we fit the curses, who does that make us?
We're the Israelites.
We're the Israelites. We're God's chosen people. I'm going to leave you with one last verse, all right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, for thou, this is speaking to the Israelites, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. God said we're above all nations. Why do you think we do everything the best? Like we cook the best, we look the best, we dress the best. all the white women, they want to be like us. They want to be with us. And their white women, they want to be like our black women with their big lips and the big bums. Like, we don't see that. They're trying to be like our women so bad.
Yeah, so bad.
Why? Because we are the best people on earth. God said it. I didn't say that.
Yeah, it's in the Bible.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who are we according to the Bible?
Israelite.
We're the Israelites. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna leave you with this, brother.
Yeah.
Right? There's a few commandments that we have to start keeping as Israelites.
Yeah.
Right? So look into that, King.
I will, yeah.
All praises to the
Thank
Most
you.
High. God bless you, man.
Amen. And you.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
God bless.
Yeah, you
Take
too.
care, bro. Yes, John. How's it going? I'm very well, man. I was just speaking to a few people just now. That's why I couldn't pick up.
Okay.
How are you? You okay?
I'm doing good, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's your name again?
My friend
Alex.
Vlad.
Vlad, yeah. And this is
How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah, good. And
Name's
you?
Maro.
Maro.
What's yours?
Benaya.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
We're like Benaiah, like one of David's generals.
That's right.
The
Yeah.
one that fought the lion.
That's right.
And the giant from Egypt.
That's right.
That guy is insane.
He's a mighty man.
You've
He's a
read
mighty
the
man.
Bible, he's insane.
He is a mighty man.
Like he jumped in a water pit on a snowy day.
Right.
He killed a lion.
Yeah.
That
All
guy-
praises,
that guy
man.
is
So how are you keeping?
Been well. Studying.
I was going to ask you, what's up with the camera?
I go out and teach and I record and I put on my YouTube channel to show people
Oh,
about
when
the
you're
Bible.
teaching?
What's the
Yeah.
name of your channel?
Benaya WFI UK. Yeah.
Okay. So everybody you talk to, you have the camera on?
Not all the time, because when I speak with people, pastors in the church,
Yeah.
if I'm coming to a church, like I'd rather not have a camera on. But if I'm in the streets,
Yeah.
I keep my camera on. But I can take it off if you're uncomfortable with that. I can turn it off.
Brother, you.
You'd rather I turn it off? That's fine.
Yeah.